What's up, guys? This is going to be my first YouTube upload on the new channel. This is going to be an intro video introducing myself and a couple weapons we're going to be using on the channel. Yeah, we're going to go by Controlled Vendetta, guys. Yeah, we're going to be here from the ground up. We're going to see what we can produce. Hopefully we can add some value, some comic relief every once in a while, but first safety, of course. Controlled Vendetta. It's really civilian focused shooting training. We're trying to build it on, accountability, discipline, and hard work, really. I think I'm a decent marksman, but as far as, training in a more moving manner, in matches and whatnot, I need to get a lot better. So you're going to come along for the ride. I'll have my son in there, and hopefully my wife and daughter will come along too some days. So we'll see what happens. It's definitely going to be a learning process. It's going to be me. I'm just going to be doing my own video editing and all that. Right now I just have the iPhone and some DJI mics. We're going to go from there, but I do have a rig coming. I'll show you all that too. We're definitely trying to put together something good, so let me know what y'all want to see in the comments. I'm going to show y'all a couple of things that we're going to be training with along this channel. When I do these pistol matches, I've been going to Top Gun range and I'm doing some training over there, their matches. So I'm running the QVO Tactical Wingman Flex with another magazine attached to it. Yeah, Roger, showed me that it will work, and we got it done. It's pretty epic. But we also have the Smith & Wesson metal carry comp. All guns are empty and safe. So, but we got the chunk port, and we also have SlideWorks Engineering did 4 more ports in there. So this thing shoots pretty damn flat. I'm pretty excited about it. This is my first Smith & Wesson ever, and I didn't even know I liked them till this one. But and we're using the Trijicon SRO. Then on my other one, for the Black Friday sale that just happened, SIG P320 AXG Legion. Yes, I point this at my junk. I have confirmed this does not have that trigger, but anyways, yep, this one shoots really good too. SRO again. TLR1HL. I have the Wingman Flex and another mag holster coming. It's going to be just like the other one. So I'm going to be using these two to compete with, and also my first match with the AK, I'll be using Sexy Red. So I will be uploading a video after this that goes into what I just did with Sexy Red. I just put the ALG Ultimate trigger on there and the Krebs magazine release. So we're still working it in. I may have to fine tune it a little bit more, but so far so good. I did install the ALG Ultimate trigger, and the safety, like it's so freaking, there's no play in that safety. There's a little roll pin you have to install if it doesn't have the proper clearance, and then you have to file down the roll pin. So you just got to take it one swipe at a time, dude. Be careful. But they do have 2 roll pins, so if you mess up, you have another chance. And then also in the bottom of the trigger, you can hammer out the roll pin you messed up, which is pretty cool and thoughtful by ALG. But second will be the Draco. This is a Draco C that I did a little bit of. It's Ultimac rail I've had on there for a long time. Primary arms optic with the Midwest Industries rail. This ain't the Alpha rail, it's just the bottom rail because I still have the Ultimac on there. We ran it the other day, and we also have the Wolverine. And This has I haven't changed this trigger yet, but I want to. I don't know if I'll do an ultimate on this. I think I'm just going to do the enhanced on both of the other ones I have. This is the Tapco G2 double hook. So I haven't shot my AKs in a long time, and I just got, back into wanting to do them. So yeah, we're gonna run them. But yeah, with the underfolder, I know a lot of people gripe about the underfolder. Oh man, it's kind of hard, but put some freaking muscle on the front of your shoulder, bro. Some deltoids. You ain't got to have that freaking problem. You know what I mean? I love this one. This is my baby. I've had it for a long time. I've had the Draco and the Pap for a very long time. So I got the Wolverine on that one. I have the Omega 36M on this one, and she does clear. I don't know if just one thing that I use and it worked. I'm not saying do this by all means. This is just what I did. Don't be dumb, But I put I have a bow and arrow. So I used the arrow. I cut the ends off of it, and I put it down there because it fit pretty good, and it cleared by a decent amount. That's why I didn't, I wasn't tripping whenever I shot. And then I got a couple people's opinions, and they said they'd send it. So we sent it, and it turned out very well. But this is regular Pap with the arm bar and pistol brace with the Ultimac rail. I've had the Ultimac rails on here for a very long time. I've had this for like 10 years, I think. But this one's very accurate, dude. It's like crazy. This thing's on point, bro. My Draco too, but I think this one's a little bit more accurate. But yeah, I love them both. Those are the AKs. I will be shooting some AR-15s on here as well. But so this is the Sons of Liberty Gunworks 11.5 with the M76 rail, B5 grip, forward control designs, Sons of Liberty safety, and castle mount, Romeo 4S, 6-hour Romeo 4S optic. I like that one a lot, man. I got it on sale, but that thing is robust. It's crazy, dude. But yeah, I'm not the richest man. I can't afford to put aim points on everything and Trigicons on everything. I just do what I can that allows me to train. But I do try to put the best on my rifles and shit like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, then I have the Sons of Liberty Gunworks Knox attached to it with the dead air chemo attachment, because both of my suppressors have the dead air chemo. I know a lot of people don't like them. I haven't had any issues. I might change the spring on my Omega 36M here soon. But I built my ARs. I know the AKs are way different, because it takes specialized tools and whatnot. But I'm looking to do that too. I really like it. I like doing all that stuff. But for now, we're just gonna oil them up and we're gonna run them. I spent a long time getting guns that are decent, that I think are decent, and now it's time to learn and run them. So here's my 300 Blackout. 300 Blackout pistol. So this has the Voltor upper, Trigicon SRO, Cloud Defense Light, and it has the Honey Badger barrel. And then I use the Angstad Arms handguard, because I just had it laying around. So I've had this built for a long time, and I just used it because it saved me money. You know what I mean? And then on all my AR-15s, they're also the Castle Nut staked and all that good stuff. But I have A5 buffers and all that good stuff in here, and Springco green springs on all my AR-15 stuff. And then the Raptor charging handle and Raptor safety. And then this has forward control designs, ambidextrous mag release, and the bolt catch is forward control designs, along with the trigger guard is forward control designs. And then I have the Q emissary, or the emissary grip there. I like it. But And then I have the Reptilia grip on here. I don't have the biggest hands, so it's either the B5 grip or this grip that I like. I don't really do the Bravo company, man. Don't really sit right for me, but. And then I have the Centurion bulk carrier group. And all of mine, I have the Sons of Liberty Gunworks Liberty Fighting Trigger in these last two AR-15s. So that's a couple of what I'm going to do. I'll introduce y'all to some of the other ones, but I mean, the video is almost running 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm just, you know, we're going to be practicing competitive shooting, just trying to get better. And have honest performance breakdowns, of course, you know, because what's the use in, you know, competing without seeing where you're bad at and trying to get better at it. So hopefully we get you know, the dues paid through repetition, and every miss gets paid for. You know, train well, compete, learn, and repeat. Every miss gets paid for. Welcome to Controlled Vendetta. I'm Jess, aka the Bearded Wonder. Give me a like, follow, subscribe, and come along this journey. Peace.